Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I got a 67 GTO here and it's got a beautiful silver paint job on it. This baby's been on a rotisserie. The bottom side is just as nice as the top. All the chrome's looking sweet, all the stainless is looking sweet. Look at that hood scoop. Does that look sweet as can be or not? Man, absolutely beautiful. All the body lines are looking good. You see those headlight surrounds look like they're brand new. The driving lights look like they're brand new. And look down the side of this baby. Look at those reflections. Look how straight it is. Tell you what, body man on this thing pulled off a miracle. Looking sweet. All that stainless down there on the rockers looking good. Around the windshield. The vent window chrome's looking good. She is gorgeous, and yeah, it's got black interior. In my book, if it's a muscle car, it's got to have black interior. I love it. All the seat covers are looking sweet. See, it's got seat belts in the front and in the rear, and yeah, it's got the little GM coach on the seat belts, guys. Headliner looks good. The dome light's working. His and her shifter. That wood grain on the dash is looking beautiful. The faces of the gauges, the lenses on the gauges, all the chrome on all the knobs and buttons and switches is looking good. The door jambs, the door sills, everything on this car looks like it's brand new. And then it's got Redline tires on it to boot. I love the black pinstripe going down. Wheel lip moldings look like they're brand new. The chrome on the rear bumper, the tail light lenses, and yeah, it's got duals on it. You're gonna hear this baby sing. I got about 14 keys here, and I found the first one on the first try. Look at that. She's beautiful. Look at the paint on the bottom side of the deck lid. It's gorgeous. Everything down here is looking sweet. Spare tire in there. Look down the passenger side. Man, it's beautiful. Body work on the car is absolutely gorgeous. And you know, silver's one of the toughest colors to paint. You got to get that metallic laid on there just perfect. The guy who did this, definitely talented, definitely a professional. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we don't do any consignment whatsoever. That means we own this car, so you know we spent the time and checked it out before we bought it. Now make sure you follow us on YouTube, subscribe to our channel, and click the little bell button so you get a notification every time we put up a new video, which is about 40 a month, guys. All right, it is GTO time, and this is one beautiful GTO. And listen to that Pontiac sound coming out of those tailpipes. The exhaust on this thing is just absolutely perfect. Sounds amazing, it's driving great. She's beautiful inside, out, and bottom side. And we can park this dream in your drive no matter where you live in the world. Just give Tom a call at 248-974-9513. Tom will go through the whole process with you. Tom will take care of all the paperwork, anything you need. You want some additional pictures of the car, Tom will get them for you. Also, if you need help with financing, We've got several bankers we work with on the finance end. And again, they'll take care of all the paperwork. All you need to do is make that phone call. And when you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you get all the alerts. That way you know every time we get a new car in. Tell you what, it is a joy to drive a car like this. Now look down here on the dash. All the wood grain, the faces of the gauges, the lenses on the gauges, the chrome, the dash pad, the steering wheel, heck, even the horn's working. It does just have the AM radio in it, and we do have a 3-pack of gauges underneath the dash there. It's got the his and hers shifter. Like I said, baby, this is a GTO. This is where muscle cars started, right here. Love hearing that muscle come out of those exhaust pipes. Just sounding sweet. Trans feels good. Now, we are open 6 days a week, so you can drive in on a Saturday if you've got time. You need to fly in. We're very close to the airport. And if you want to have the car inspected, we will treat the inspector just like we'd treat you if you showed up. Just give Tom a call, give us a heads up. We do have a lot of square footage and a lot of cars in stock. So we'll make sure we got your favorite car right up front where you can take a look at it. This is our main facility at 15100 Keel Street. And we're gonna put this baby up in the air for you right now so you can see just how beautiful the bottom side is. All right, we're underneath this GTO now, and man, it's pretty under here. Look at that cross member. Look at the paint job there. The trunk floor also. The tank is new. The exhaust is new. The bushings on the frame are new. The drop downs look good. These are all things you need to look at when you're buying one of these cars. It's got a sway bar on it. It's got new bushings in the lower control arm. Shocks look like they're fairly new. Now, I see those brand new nails. Those are actually holding the brake shoes on. You can see it's got a new hardware kit, which is very cool. The guys will still pull all this apart, make sure it's installed correctly. You can see that it's got new brake lines here. It's got brand new lines here on the fuel and the return line, or the vapor line. Floors up here, nicely painted. All the welds here look like they're TIG welded, looking sweet. This looks like it's probably stainless steel also. That pipe setup is normally stainless steel. 355 gear in the 10 bolt here. Just everything under here is nice as can be. Back sides of the rockers, solid. Always run your hand down this. Always take a look at the pinch weld here. You see the floorboards here, nice and clean, nicely painted. You can see it's got brand new fuel line, vapor line, and brake line here going front to back. Just clean as a whistle under here. This Turbo 400 Trans is original numbers matching to the car. Always look at the low area here in the frame when you're looking at one of these cars, because again, this hole used to fill up with junk, and that was one of the first place these things went. It's got a high torque starter on it, and the motor is numbers matching. We do have disc brakes up front. Looks like a lot of the steering gear here is brand new. Definitely drag link here looks like it's brand new. Looks like it's got a brand new fuel pump on it also. Does look like it's got an aluminum radiator and electric fan on it. You can see the front frame horns are nice and straight. Big sway bar up front too. Great looking Redline Silver tires, and these are radials, so they'll drive real nice. And look at the shine there. I mean, it is amazing. There's a big ugly thing. Oh, wait a minute, that's me. Hey, look at it here. Bottom side of the front fender looks good. The pinch weld looks great. Just everything about this car is just absolutely gorgeous. Trim ring here looks like it's new. The center cap, the paint job on the wheel. I forgot to look at the size up front, but I'm sure they're the same size, 225 70-15s. And then look right here. Those look like original spot welds from the factory. So again, this tells us this car was very well kept throughout the years. She's a beauty. Now let's get under the hood and look at the Numbers Matching 400. All right, under the hood here, man, we got 400 Pontiac power here. It is Numbers Matching, so that means it is the original motor that came in the car. Like I said, very well kept throughout the years. You see they carried the paintwork right into the, look at that, it's beautiful. I mean, the paintwork right there looks as good as the paintwork there. Somebody spent a lot of time. Upper control arms look like they've got new bushings, new shims for an alignment. Firewall's nice and clean. It does have power brakes. That booster looks like it's brand new. It does have power steering. Now the top on the battery here, that's to make it look like an old time battery. It actually has a maintenance free battery underneath there. This whole area here is all cleaned up. You guys that know Pontiacs, normally this is all cruddy. Again, this would have water standing and crap standing in it. So that's why those went. Chassis black on the bottom side of the hood looks good. Insulation, can't say it. On the bottom side of the hood looks good. You can see these are all CAD plated, looking good. I mean, the carburetor is not original to the car, but it is similar to the one that would have come on the car. The exhaust manifolds are also original to the car. It does have an original intake on it also. It does look like it has an aftermarket billet distributor in it. Everything about this car is just absolutely gorgeous, guys. She's a GTO, it's a 67, it's Numbers Matching, it's beautiful. Guys, call us 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your driveway.